What's up, everybody? Gridbot Guru here, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this evening, about what I vision Bitcoin doing in the future. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I am exclusively trading on Pionex. If you are not part of the exchange of Pionex, click the link below. Go ahead and sign up. If you need help, I am here to help you. Send me a DM, send me a message, a DM on Discord, a DM on Telegram, and just say, hey, I signed up, I used your link, I wanna get started, get going. Okay, I'll help you out. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started, and I'll tell you exactly what I am seeing. First and foremost, what I want to do is I want to say that I do not have a crystal ball. I do not know what will happen. However, past tends to repeat itself. So unless something really, really crazy happens, which, as we all know, it does, especially with crypto, you are going to have some things that come up in the past, and you're going to see common trends. And those trends are, as I continue to refer to them, zones. So you have different zones that are trading zones. Now, what does that mean? That means that you will have a zone and you'll have an area that buyers and sellers kind of fight for. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started and get into, and you'll I'll explain a little bit more. But what ends up happening is you have these cycles that basically happen. So if I am looking at Bitcoin, I am going to, and I'm lazy about it. I trade on the daily. Sometimes I hit up the 4 hour. Usually it is a daily, and usually it is several days I hold my trades. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go back in time a little bit, because I've noticed that this area, and I don't know why I put that area. I'll show you why, actually. But I'm going to walk you through the whole thing. This area didn't really hold. Now, catalyst, things happen, absolutely. However, the key point is it didn't hold. So we're going to go back, and I'm going to show you why there's a purple box there. The reason there's a purple box here is I came over and I got these three areas, and I thought to myself, hey, these areas look like good areas where the buying and selling reversed. So what ended up happening, or slowed down. So what ended up happening is it came down here, Bitcoin's price came down here, and then it went up. And it slowed down here, it kind of reversed, and then it kept going. So it stopped there, came back down, reversed here in this area, went back up, stopped in this area, came back down, reversed, went back up, and then came back down, slowed down for a couple days, and then dropped drastically. These are going to be what I would have considered an area that we would like to call a zone. And this can either act as support or resistance. So this is where my purple box came from. Okay, the purple box goes from about 48 to 49. I probably would have thought maybe around 50 as well, but I like the 48 and 49 whenever I drew the box. Now, the thing about this box is it is going to either act as support or resistance. So you can see that the price comes up, it hits the box, and people are like, ooh, this is a good profit. I'm going to take my profits and I'm going to run. I'm going to sell everything I got. So the price comes back down. At this point, in this area, people are saying, ooh, so you see it three times. One around this area, two around this area, three around this area. And they're saying, ooh, this is a good price for Bitcoin. I'm going to buy. And then what ends up happening is the price comes back up. It hits around this area, starts to come back down. goes back up, comes back down, goes up and breaks through. And once it breaks through, that area now acts as a support if it breaks through and it holds. Now, what ended up happening, though, is we got to, let's see, what day was that? September 7th. And we busted down back through it. So Bitcoin's price did not want to hold, which does not surprise me at all. Looking at, some of the different indicators, in my personal opinion, this was due. It was due to drop back down, and we were not going to hit the all-time high without some sort of pullback. Okay. If I end up coming and I look at the B bands, we're way up here on them. Okay. That tells me that we're looking to potentially pull back, and we broke through the middle band. And so we are working our way down. So this brings us to our next question. What do I see for the future of Bitcoin? And I'm talking like price wise, not like deep into the future. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to see I got some bar or some candle right there. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to make a horizontal line. Okay, my candle is about right there. My wick comes up to about right there. All right. Now you're also going to notice, so right there, where's my shapes there? So right here, there's one. Look at this one. Okay. All right. This one, I'm also counting. And so with that tells me and again, this is my personal opinion, okay? So if you guys are out there and you guys are like, oh man, this is exactly what's going to happen because Gridbot Guru said so. No, don't do that. Do not do that. Where is it at? Okay. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start right here. I'm going to put a box there. Now, what does this do? This tells me that in this area, there's probably a good chance that it's going to either do one of two things. One, it could wick down, touch this area, and then start coming back up to this box. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking is support. I think it could also come down all the way down to about 39, but I'm thinking this area, this 42 to 40, is going to be a good area of support in the long run. So like over the next week and a half, 2 weeks, I think it's going to come down. I think it's going to hit around here. And then I think it's going to end up blasting off again. And I think what we're going to end up seeing is it comes up to the probably around the 55K area is where I would, if I had to guess, that's what I would guess. You're going to notice that it comes down, breaks here, comes down, hits here. It breaks through here, comes up here. Okay, so my thinking is, all right, it broke here. So whatever the support in this area, and I think it's a little bit higher now, I think that is going to act like a zone of support. People are going to start looking at this area to buy in, and that price is going to rocket back up. And eventually, I think what it's going to do is it's going to get through this 50K area and continue on its way to another all-time high. So that's where I see Bitcoin going in the future. Not end of year future, but within the next 2-3 weeks. Maybe it gets down to around this area. Maybe it's only 44, 45 area, and then it jumps back up. But I do feel like it will get back around the 42K area. Again, everybody, this is my thoughts. These are my thoughts. This is what I am seeing. I cannot predict the future. I cannot tell you exactly what's going to happen. So if you are sitting there and you're like, oh man, this is going to happen, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? It's not set in stone. This is crypto. I didn't think that this giant candle was going to happen all the way down here and bounce back up. I also didn't think all of these candles straight in a row were necessarily going to happen that drastically. But again, this is crypto. Anything can happen, okay? All right, y'all. I hope that helps out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not part of Pionex, get with us, get on our Discord, get on our Telegram, and use the link below. Please don't forget to subscribe on here. I love seeing people comment on here saying, hey, good work, hey, bad work. I don't care. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart, whatever. Also, I have been posting trades. I'm getting ready to actually do another video of a trade I'm going to post on Pionex, on the Pionex app. So if you go and you end up looking up, going to the area where you can look up coins, you can end up searching my name, Grid by Guru, and you're going to find my stuff. I'm posting. I got 2 I'm going to end up posting here in about probably within the next hour. One is an old trade that closed. One is a new trade that I see and why I feel like it's a good trade. Okay. So check those out. As always, y'all, it is the weekend. Be careful out there. Happy trading, and I hope you all stay green.